Welcome back to Axis and Allies, the anniversary edition. It is Soviet Union's turn. So let's figure out what they're going to do. They have 31 IPCs to spend. And I do believe they're going to be going on the offensive. They got some Japanese on their border, which they do not like. So let's go ahead and see what Soviet Union is going to be purchasing this time. Alright, the Soviet Union will be purchasing 7 infantry, 1 armored unit, and repairing the 4 damage on their industrial complex over in Karelia. So that's what they're going to be using their production IPCs for this turn. Alright, let's get to the board and figure out what it is Soviet Union is going to do for attacks, if any. Alright, the Soviet Union is going to go ahead and attack the province right here that belongs to China that has the Japanese troops in it. They're going to take these 2 tanks into here. They're going to take the 2 tanks through here. It's 4 armored units, and they're going to just put in all of the 5 infantry that they have. And that will be a big press into the territory for China, but knocking the Japanese out of there. I think that is probably the only attacks they are going to perform this time. Alright, so let me get out the dice tray, rearrange the camera here a little bit. These are all in Russia, and we'll roll up some dice and see how that battle goes. Alright, Russia is coming in strong. 4 armored units, 5 infantry. So they have 5 hitting on a 1 for their infantry. They get no hits, and they have 4 armored units coming in, 234s, and they get 2 hits. Alright, that's actually not as many as I thought they should have gotten. Alright, 2 hits. The Japanese have 4 units in there. They're going to be rolling 4 dice, hitting on a 2+ to retaliate. And of course the Japanese get 3 hits. Holy gosh. Alright, so the Russians are going to lose 3 infantry, and Japan will lose 2 infantry. And yes, the Russians are going to press the attack. Now they only have 2 infantry sitting there. Oh wow, okay. That was 2 ones. Well, they made up for it, and the four tanks. They're just steamrolling the Japanese. Wow, that's all hits. So that's 6 hits. So I think the Japanese are out of there. I think they're handily out of there, but they do get the retaliation dice. 2s or less, and they get 1 hit. So we're going to take 1 of the Russian infantry. Alright, that has been liberated for China. And Japan is out of here. So Japan is going to go down 1, but Russia's not going to go up 1. That's just liberated for China. So there we go. Japan will lose 1 IPC off their total, so they are going to drop from 42, wow, down to 41, leaving the US at 42, the masters, or the best right now at IPCs. And now it is time for non-combat moves, so let me figure out what we're doing about that. Alright, so right here we're going to move the 2 from the Caucasus into here, into Persia. They're shoring up that location. They are going to move 2 from Russia to, well no, yeah, 1 in there, and they're going to move the 4. I don't think you can see that, of course. Of course not! Let me just rearrange the camera. Alright, so basically from Russia there was 5 troops in there. 1 is going to go up to the Urals, and 4 are going to Novorossiysk. I'm not sure how you say that. I'm butchering it, of course. And that, well, I like to see the 4 armored units there. Oh man, they are just going to steamroll across China. We hope! But Japan, I'm sure, will have something to say about all of this. Alright, yeah. That's going to be it for non-combat moves. So now it's time to place units down into Soviet Union territories. Alright, so we can put 6 in here, 4 in there. They're going to put 2 in, they're going to put 3 infantry here, and 1, no, they're going to put, and then in Russia they'll put down 1 armored unit and 5 infantry. So there we go. 3 infantry here, and 4 infantry an armored unit there, and that's all of their units. Things are looking possibly a little spaced out, but Russia punched a hole pretty good into China. And wow, yeah, Japan's looking pretty vulnerable there, so they're going to probably need to do some finagling when it becomes their turn, which of course will be in the next episode. Well, let me zoom out the camera. Soviet Union is going to be collecting their 27 IPCs, which is not bad. So we'll wrap it up. Alright, well, that's going to wrap up another episode. That was the Soviet Union going. They have a little bit of Japanese resistance down in India, and we probably could have taken India, but here's my logic on that one. I did not want the Soviet Union to take India because currently Italy controls it. So I want Italy to have the IPCs and not Japan, if that's going to make any sense. That might come back to bite the Soviet Union and the Allies. It might not, but I just don't want to give Japan another 3 IPCs. And we now have a steamroll possibility up here through China. So that's pretty good stuff. Alright, thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Axis and Allies, the Anniversary Edition. This is now the longest playthrough on my channel. It has gone past the Dawn of the Zed 2nd edition, which was 31 episodes. I believe this is 32 now, or more. So I think it's 32. Anyway, thanks so much for watching along for so long. We will be wrapping things up probably in another few episodes or so. We got the UK built up again pretty good. The States, US is ready. Everything's going to steamroll into Western Europe, perhaps. Germany got beat down quite a bit. They still have quite a few troops. Italy, I don't know. We'll find out. So thanks so much. Hope to see you tomorrow for the continuation when we get into Japan.